right, guys, today's going to be a little different. I don't have an editorial this morning because it's been a busy morning. Had to come to work early. We've had a busy morning already, and didn't really have time. But I on break here, I wanted to go over something else real quick. And I do these frequently, it seems like, but that's fine. Give you a little, I don't know what this channel is about. Now, again, I did say before, and I am going to continue to try to put in some NFL football commentaries in here. Yesterday, I was going to make one, but I was too pissed off, and it was about the 49ers. Yeah, we could have won had our quarterback not thrown the interception, like, what, a minute left in the game, whatever it was. Stupid, man. We could have won. No, we had to throw an interception. Of course, we had to throw it away. That's what we do, right? Kyle Shanahan was shaking his head, and he should have. Continuing on, somebody commented on one of my videos that I did Saturday night, Sunday morning, the cop watching. And they said they're just going to have to unsubscribe because I'm boring and my filming is amateur. So that's what I want to do, is go over a couple things really quick with you guys. As far as filming as amateur, no, I'm a very good videographer. I just don't take the time, and maybe I just don't have the time. I'm always doing something, always busy, to really sit and do one of those, professional type videos with the sound effects and the music and that. It's just, I don't know. I just do what I do and I put it up real quick. I'm fast. But yeah, I can do, if you go back to my older videos, I have over 1,200 videos. But if you go back to my older ones, some years back, I did some movie scene reenactments. And you'll see kind of how, I can go do movie scene reenactments. So I can really work the camera. I can work editing software. I'm really good. I'm nowhere near amateur. I'm just lazy, I guess. Lazy. Yeah, that's a good word for it. And I just like to do it, edit it, and upload it, publish it, go, So, no, I'm nowhere near amateur. But as far as being boring, yeah, I probably am. And what I told the person was, I'm not here to entertain you. I'm here for police accountability and a variety of editorials. And that's what I do. I am going to do some NFL football editorials as they come up. Like I said, I was going to do one yesterday. I felt like crap yesterday. I'm still under the weather a little bit. I have a headache. Back of my neck hurts. But, look, I'm here for police accountability for the most part. I got a brand new Bearcat scanner. So I'm going to be doing a lot more cop watching for you guys over the weekends. There's a few cities that I'm going to be going to and watching the police for police accountability, making sure everybody's rights are secured. I blame fatigue on why I didn't talk to that lady midnight-ish Saturday night. I feel bad. I should have. But so I'm going to have to get a lot more rest so that I'm a little bit sharper on my cop watching. But that's what I'm doing. I mean, when, and for any law enforcement out there that watch my videos that think, oh, you're just trying to get us doing something wrong. No, I'm not. I mean, if you do something wrong, that's not on me. That's on you. Just, I happen to be standing there with a camera, but that's not my fault. If you do it right and you do a textbook traffic stop, or you treat people with dignity, you do public service as a public servant and not as some authoritarian figure, then of course you're going to come across looking good. And your police chief and your sergeant and your lieutenants will probably go, hey, that's how you do it. See, our guy is shining in that video. Yeah, that's right. So there is an opportunity for you law enforcement officers to look good here. But if you act like an idiot or an a-hole and, violate someone's civil rights, like a Fourth Amendment civil right, do an unlawful search and seizure, that's on you. Okay, I'm just the fisherman. I'm not the fish. Okay, if you take the bait, call it bait if you want, but you have an opportunity to take the bait and do something very good here and shine and have your police department go, there you go. That's how you're supposed to do it. Moving on. So, but basically, yeah, I'm not here to entertain. The person said, James Freeman and Patrick are more entertaining. Well, yeah, that's because they cuss out the police and yell at the police and, call them pigs and tyrants. And everybody loves to see the confrontation and the pugilistic attitude that they take towards police. I'm there for accountability. And if the cops are doing the right thing, I'm not going to try to be pugilistic and get them to do the wrong thing so I can capture it on camera. I'm just there to capture what's going on. I'm a silent spectator. And it's like I'm like the community's body cam, and I'm just watching what's going on, and I'm capturing it, and whatever's going on, that's what's going on. I'm very neutral. If the police don't do anything wrong, I'm not going to try to twist it that way. I'm going to say, here's what happened. I'm just documenting what's going on. That's all I'm doing. And a lot of times that's not entertaining, but you know what it is? It's educational, because people watch these videos like the one from Saturday night, Sunday morning, and they say, so when I get pulled over, my passenger shouldn't be questioned. No, the driver was pulled over for a traffic violation, whether it's expired tags or no license plate, or speeding, taillight out, whatever. That driver was pulled over for a traffic violation. That passenger's just on the ride along. Ain't got nothing to do with that car other than riding in it. So that's why I was kind of questioning why the passenger was pulled out, why the passenger was given a field sobriety test, why the passenger was arrested. I don't know what the probable cause there, reasonable articulable suspicion. Maybe I should go and ask them, but most times officers are like, I can't talk to you about it. It's private, whatever. I don't know. We'll see. But that's why I'm doing the videos on cop watching. I'm going to do a lot more cop watching. You guys do not want to unsubscribe if you like cop watching, if you like seeing police stops and seeing traffic stops. This is not the time to unsubscribe. I was going to say one more thing and now I forgot. But so that's what I'm going to be doing. A lot more of the cop watching, a lot more accountability. And gosh darn it, I wanted to say one more thing and it just went out of my head. So I hope it's okay for you guys. I know what I was going to say. Activism. So I'm doing the activism as much as I can. I'm trying to be involved as much as I can. I'm not a professional activist. In other words, you want a really good activist, somebody that's really involved and knows what avenues to take, knows how to get the information. Felipe Hemming, that guy is a professional activist. He knows what he's doing. I'm getting there, but there are things you can do if you can't do the active activism. Like if you can't go to a police department and FOIA something, if you can't go speak to a police chief or what have you, you can still, if you see somebody getting violated by a police officer in a video, take that video link, copy link in the share, copy link, and then go to Twitter, go to that police department and tweet a direct message to them, this video, and say, hey, your officers need to be educated, don't you think? You can do that. That's part of activism. Every car that has a working part, a lot of times all those parts aren't noticeable. Okay? Starter in an engine. You don't always know what's a starter. And a lot of people don't even know where to find the starter, but it's a very important piece of that car engine. Spark plugs, battery cables. These are small parts of a car that keep it working. So you may just do a small part. You may just do one little thing, but it keeps it working. It keeps it moving, because if enough people share that link of that officer violating that person's rights to that police department, they're going to say, whoa, we got a problem. Oh, this guy's from California, this guy's from Texas, and this guy's from Indiana. What the hell? The whole nation is watching our officer act like an ass. And if they really care, so a lot of times they just try to justify the action of the officer. But if they really care, they're going to do something. If they get enough complaints, they're going to go, all right, the mayor's going to go, hey, man, my office just got flooded with 87 tweets of this cop acting like an ass. Are you going to do something about that, Chief? See, you all can be a part of this movement, even if it's just a small part. I got to close this. Hopefully I didn't bore you guys. I know it's long, but hopefully I talked enough. excitedly enough to keep you interested. News Now Yucaipa, don't go away. I got more stuff coming. If you like cop watching and you like watching traffic stops and cops responding to calls, you are in store for more of that. Talking fast, I'm winging it. I didn't write anything down. News Now Yucaipa. Stay tuned, guys.